of the matter, what I've learned over the years is when you are faced with that thing in Whittier, and it wasn't until years later, like a lot of people, where you start to like wake up from different things that have occurred and happened
Mm-hmm.
in your life, relationships that have happened, family connections, and you start to notice and build your awareness, right,
Yes.
of just things. I'm sure you know exactly what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about. And there's a lot of people, once I started talking about certain things that I had gone through, experienced, and just observed in my own
Mm-hmm.
family, specifically with a lot of the women in my family, I started to recognize it as no, this person isn't just crazy, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
we chalk it up to our
Yeah.
family members, like a crazy aunt or a crazy grandmother, but it's really generational trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And culturally, we're not allowed to talk about that,
Right.
right?
Well,
Like,
they didn't. It was the
right.
skeletons in the closet they talk about, right?
Yeah. And when you do talk about that, when it does come out, what derives from that is shame,
Yeah. Yes,
sadness,
it's taboo.
separation. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. It's separation of like, oh, they're talking about it. Well, now we don't want anything to do with that person,
Yeah.
that family, that thing. It's like
Mm-hmm.
out there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden
And
it
you're the
starts to,
one embarrassing everybody.
right, it
Mm-hmm.
becomes very shameful. And so I, started to build my awareness to just things that were happening in my family for years and years, and started to make so much sense.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots of like my healing journey back to the people in my family that I had been very observant of,
Mm-hmm.
and realizing this has a name.
Yes.
There is a language to explain what is going on here. And
And but that's crazy, right? A lot of people don't know the language, so they don't even know there's a name
exactly.
until someone like you comes along and is able to break the generational curse by identifying the
Yes.
issues
Right, exactly. And it is in
and
identifying
being
that.
brave enough to do the work.
The
Yeah.
truth of the matter, what I've learned over the years is when you are faced with that thing that
Mm-hmm.
you are avoiding, there's no turning back. It's like you're faced with your shadows, you're
Mm-hmm.
faced with your demons, you're faced with your truths, your mistakes,
Your families.
your family's
Yeah.
mistake. And in my case, it started to be all those things, which were
Mm-hmm.
a very big reflection of the relationship I had with myself, or I should say the lack of connection to myself, lack of self love. And instead of looking for love in all the wrong places, that yoga practice and my connection to the deep inner work, it was leading me back to